It's called two-factor authentication, and it's a simple process that basically creates two stages to log into your social media accounts. What is up, everyone? I wanted to send out a quick tip that is going to make your Facebook and Instagram accounts a lot more secure and a pain in the behind for hackers. It's called two-factor authentication, and it's a simple process that basically creates two stages to log into your social media accounts. So by standard, to log into Facebook or Instagram, you put your email and then you put your password and you're in. The problem with that is if your account is hacked and someone gets your password, they're instantly in. But when we enable two-factor authentication, it creates a second level of security. So they have to put your email, they got to put your right password, and then they got to verify the code that you have before they can log in. From personal experience, um, this is a big deterrent for hackers. So if you have this enabled, I'm not saying you can't get hacked, but it makes it a ton more difficult, and it's so easy to set up. So I'm going to walk you through it real quick, setting this up. I highly recommend everyone do this. And I'm going to share my screen real quick. It's real simple. Let me share it. So the first thing you're going to want to download is this Google Authenticator app. You can download this on the iOS, or you can download it on Android as well. What this does, the Google Authenticator app, instead of having like your text messages, instead of the codes, the two-factor authentication codes, being sent to you by text message or by email, what it does, you open up this Google Authenticator app, and basically you're going to get the codes for all the different websites you have in one application. So the great thing about this app is that you can use it for your Instagram, you can use it for your Facebook, you can use it for LinkedIn. I use it for my Gmail. I mean, all of my accounts have two-factor authentication, and about 99% of them will support this app. So it's a great application. It works well. You don't have to use this, but I recommend it, because what I've seen from my experience is sometimes when you use your cell phone or you use your email, there can be a delay. And I've also had it too where I've used my cell phone and I never even got the verification text message. So with this application, it's always on, it's always running. These numbers are constantly changing, and it tells you the account you're using. And so once you log in, you'll just put this code in and you're logged in. And it's really easy to set up. So once you download the Google Authenticator app, Google Authenticator, you're then, so if we're in Facebook, then what you're going to want to do is you're going to go to your security and login, and it's going to say set up two-factor authentication. Now, when you go in here to do that, it's going to ask you what method you want to use, and you're going to want to use the Authenticator app. And as you can see, there's different ways of doing it as well: text messages, security key, recovery codes. I like the Authenticator app. It's very convenient, and this is kind of what we're going to do. So basically, you're going to set this up, and when you set it up, it's very simple. It's going to show you a barcode, and once you download this Authenticator app, basically, you're going to take your phone and point it to the screen and scan the barcode. Once you do that, Google will know that you're trying to set it up for that particular account, because that barcode is unique for the setup. So once you do that, what's going to happen is it's going to look similar to this. Let me show you real quick. It's going to look similar to this. And it's going to have the account, like if it's from Facebook, it'll say Facebook. It'll have your email address, and then it'll have the number there. So so basically, to set that up on Facebook, you're going to go to your settings, then security, and then two-factor authentication, and use the Authenticator app. And on Instagram, it's super easy as well. You go to your settings area, you go to privacy and security, and then you go to two-factor authentication. And once you're in here, you're going to use the Google Authenticator app. which I highly recommend. So it's real simple. It's going to add an extra layer of security to your account. It's going to make a pain in the behind for hackers to get in there. I recommend that you set it up on both of your social media accounts. And as you get comfortable setting them up, I recommend that you do it with all of your accounts, especially your banking. If you got LinkedIn, all of those accounts, I highly recommend it. Very simple to set up. If you guys have any questions at all about two-factor authentication or how it works or anything like that, you can leave a comment below and I'll try to do my best to answer it. I really appreciate it. I hope this tip helps out, and it's going to definitely make your account more secure. So anyway, guys, hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and we will talk very soon. Thanks. Bye.